What is going on, guys? My name is HollowPoiint, and thank you guys so much for tuning back into my channel. Today I am bringing you guys a best class setup for the HBRa3 assault rifle. Now, if you guys haven't seen my previous best class setup videos, I've done a few for a few guns in this game, and I will continue to do all of them until we've completed every single weapon in this game. If you guys haven't seen them though, make sure to look in the description. I'll make sure to leave a link down there so you guys can check out all those class setup videos. Now, getting into this best class setup video, obviously we're talking about the HBRa3 assault rifle. Now, for the attachments for this weapon, I am running the suppressor, foregrip, and red dot sight. Now, I run the suppressor always because, you know, I am a big fan of staying alive longer, and I don't like the fact that if I shoot a few bullets at you or at an enemy teammate, you know, another teammate is gonna go right after me just because, you know, I was not smart enough and did not equip the suppressor. I don't like that feeling. I like staying alive as long as I can, so therefore I always run a suppressor, and it's always gonna help you achieve a better KD and overall play better, stay alive longer, and of course have a better Call of Duty experience. Alright guys, so getting into the second attachment here, we have the foregrip. Now, I know that this weapon says it has really good accuracy, but I went onto a private match and I did a test. I actually equipped this weapon with the foregrip and without the foregrip, and the bullet spread is tremendously different. If you guys do not put on the foregrip, you know, when you guys are going for long fights that are long range and you hold that trigger, your bullet spread is gonna go all over the place as opposed to you having foregrip. Try it out. If you do not believe me, trust me, foregrip works amazing in this class setup. You know, now another thing that you guys can do, you can switch out foregrip if you want and put up the actual quick draw attachment, and what you guys would do instead when you're going for those long range gunfights, just tap the trigger. Make sure you guys are tapping the trigger if you do not run foregrip on this class setup, because it will make a difference, guys. Alright, so the third attachment that I have for this weapon is the red dot sight. And honestly, this weapon doesn't have bad iron sights, but it does have kind of like double iron sights, and sometimes that blocks my view. And I'm extremely picky about my actual iron sights being blocked. You know, I don't like that feeling. I like having an open view as much as possible. That way, if I have multiple enemies, I can somewhat track all of them, you know, accurately and perhaps get the kill on all of them. So definitely, I find myself, you know, doing really well with this class setup with the red dot sight on it. Alright, so the secondary weapon that we have here is nothing. We don't have anything. Obviously, for the attachments for the secondary, I don't have anything either. I find that the secondaries in this weapon are okay. They're not the best, but they're not bad. But I'd rather have a lot more perks and a lot more attachments on my weapon because, you know, this game does not have the best perks, you know, and there's a few perks that you kind of need in this game, so I'd rather sacrifice a secondary weapon for those essential perks. Alright guys, so getting into the wild cards here, we have perk 1 greed for double perks in the perk 1 slot. We have perk 3 greed for 2 perks in the perk 3 slots. And then we have primary gunfighter, so we can attach 3 attachments to our primary weapon. Alright, so getting into the perks here, we have low profile. This is perhaps the second best perk in the game. It says invisible to UAVs, tracking rounds, and exo ping. A lot of people in this game, like I said before, are going to be running UAVs, especially you, and I'll tell you why in just a quick second. You know, you guys are new to this game. Everybody's new to this game. You do not know the spawns. You don't know where people usually go. You don't know where people are going to be at. So make sure you guys are running the UAV, and make sure you guys are running low profile to, you know, make sure you guys are not being detected by those people running UAVs. So I would definitely say low profile is perhaps the second top best perk in the game. Alright, so the next perk that we have here is lightweight, and I am pretty damn sure that you guys are always going to try to go for cover as soon as you feel like you're getting shot, and I definitely feel that lightweight does make a big difference because it saved my life a few times. So therefore, I definitely recommend lightweight. I don't think the other perks are all that much, so definitely I would go with lightweight and low profile for the perk 1 slots. Now, the perk 2 slots, we have peripherals. It says increase minimap coverage and take out enemies without displaying their death location. So peripherals is doing 2 things for you guys. It's making your minimap a lot bigger, therefore you guys know somewhat the exact location of where people are coming from, because in this game people travel from point A to point B extremely quick due to the exo suits and all the exo abilities, and all that good stuff. So if you have the small map, sometimes you could definitely see a red dot sight towards the right hand side of the minimap, and before you know it, that red dot sight is already on top of you, you know. So you guys can have a better understanding and a better view of where that red dot or that person exactly is at. Make sure you guys run peripheral, and of course it says take out enemies without displaying their death location. This is really good, guys, because if you guys are trying to go on high kill streaks or, you know, die less, you definitely want to put this on because you'll kill somebody and you will not let the enemy teammates know where it is that their teammate last got killed. So obviously that's going to allow you to be undercover a lot longer than as opposed to you not having peripherals. So definitely, I definitely recommend peripherals as a second perk because all the other ones here are pretty much garbage except for a gun hole. Sometimes it's good for submachine guns and fast hands if you guys are running snipers. Alright, so the perk 3 here, we have blast suppressor. This is the #1 perk in the game. It says invisible on minimap when performing exo moves. 95% of the time in this game, you guys are going to be running you know, with your exo abilities and just dashing all over the place, and this is basically gonna blast your cover away. So if you guys do not want to be doing that, you make sure you put on blast suppressor. It's like basically running with a silencer weapon, but still kind of getting noticed by other teammates because you do not have blast suppressor, if you get what I'm saying. If you do not run blast suppressor, every time you use your exo moves, you leave a little ping on the minimap, so therefore the enemy teammates already know where you're at somewhat. So definitely avoid trying to die when it's not necessary to die, and that's never. So make sure you guys run blast suppressor. So the next perk here that I have is scavenger. Now I would put toughness, but toughness in this game is not as important or as reliable as it was in Call of Duty Ghosts with focus. So I definitely recommend the scavenger is a better perk, just because so many people in this game take, you know, it just takes so many damn bullets to kill one person in this game. There's times that I spent a whole clip on someone because they're dashing back and forth, or just, you know, sometimes there's a little bit of lag because the game just came out and the connections are not the best. There's times I spend a whole clip on one person, you know, and then I have to reload because I have like 8 bullets left. So definitely run scavenger on your class setup, because if scavenger is not equipped, you guys will feel that your weapon will run out of bullets about, I would say, 7 or 8 gunfights into the game, and that's not good. You know, you run out of bullets really quickly in this game, so make sure you run scavenger so you can always be resupplying yourself on enemy bullets. Alright, so exo ability, I don't have none there. I don't really like them because, you know, you only use them one time in one life, and that's about it. But if I did have to choose one, I would definitely go with exo cloak, because it allows you to hide whenever you're hurt or you're trying to go for cover, or whenever you're trying to go into an enemy spawn and just take them all out. You could definitely use exo cloak to your ability. Alright guys, so getting into the score streaks here. Now I know in these gameplays you guys are seeing I have score streaks, but keep in mind that these gameplays were being recorded prior to me recording this actual commentary, because these gameplays were being done when I first got the game and I did not have as much knowledge on score streaks as I do now. So I definitely think the UAV is the most overpowered score streak in the game, and it should be the one that you guys use in this class setup. But if you guys would have to choose between other score streaks, I would probably go with the Paladin, and perhaps if you guys are playing a team objective like capture the flag or domination, I would go with the bombing run as another score streak. But that's about it. The other ones are pretty much garbage if you ask me. And that's about it for this class setup, guys. If you guys did enjoy this class setup, please feel free to drop a thumbs up, and for those of you guys who are new to my channel, subscribe for more daily videos. Remember guys, if you guys use this class setup, let me know in the comment section below, what did you guys use about this class setup. If you guys kept it like this, tell me. If you guys changed anything, if you guys have any suggestions, let me know in the comment section below, guys. Again, thank you so much for watching. My name is HollowPoiint, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.